Namaste children, welcome back to another session of our block for plants for us. In that, so far in our earlier classes we completed wild plants, we completed cultivated plants and farmer and crops. So wild plants, they will grow by themselves. They don't need any human care, they don't need any supply of fertilizers and water, but they're very important because we are getting so many products from the wild plants, starting from the spices, food products, furniture, wood, essential oils, medicine, cosmetic products, so on. Yes, when it comes to your cultivated plants, if a plants are grown in a large scale under proper supervision of human, that we are saying as a cultivated plants, and these cultivated plants mainly they are grown for the purpose of food. Whereas in the third LP3 we completed the various steps that are involved in the agricultural process, starting from preparing the soil, followed by sowing seeds, supplying water, fertilizers, harvesting the crop, storing the harvested yield, transporting to the market, and then we will purchase the food products in the market. So now in our today's class we are going to learn about types of crops. We are going to learn about different types of crops. Okay children, so let us start our class. So in our today's class, we will come across mainly two keywords. The first keyword, it is your horticulture. What is the first keyword? It is your horticulture. 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 Okay. So horticulture means it is a practice of growing flowers, fruits and vegetables. Horticulture means it is a type of farming or it is a type of practice of growing flowers, fruits and vegetables.
Horticulture practice of growing flowers, fruit and vegetables.
Okay. Now the second keyword that we will come across, that is your cash crops. The second keyword that we will come across is your cash crops. CASH cash, CROPS crops. Cash crops. Cash crops means the crops that are grown for making a profit or making a money. Such crops that are grown to make the money or to make a profit, it is called your cash crops.
Cash cash crops grown for selling and making a profit.
Okay, so the first keyword it is your horticulture, where the plants are grown for the purpose of flowers, fruits and vegetables. The second keyword it is your cash crops, where the crops are grown by for selling and making a profit. Okay, so now after that, just have a quick look. Yes. Okay, observe these pictures carefully. Yes, one is your cotton, second one is your fruits and vegetables, potato and orange, and the third one is your rice grains. See these are the three pictures that observe carefully. Yes, one is your cotton, second one is your vegetables and fruits, and the third one is rice grains, all the types of grains, pulses, everything. Okay, have a clear look of these three pictures, children. Yes, cotton, vegetables and fruits. The next one is grains. Okay, so now, okay, yes. So draw a chart like this, a circle like this, and start dividing the circle into three main parts. Okay. So now that circle, on what basis we are dividing into three parts. So first one is on the basis of the use, or on the basis of why we are growing that plants. So the first variety, that is your food crops. So food crops almost all grown for the purpose of getting food, like your grains, pulses that will come here, which are required in a larger quantity. So when you will draw a circle like this, okay, the maximum part like this you divide and draw here, right here, food crops, that is your rice and grains. So now the second variety, after the food, what is the maximum thing that we are using? We are eating your vegetables and fruits. So now again draw a line like this and write there your horticulture crops, where your rice, fruits and vegetables will come. The now the left out part is present here na. This part, it is your commercial crops, means we are growing the plants for the purpose of money, to get a profit. Such crops like your cotton, tea, coffee, all will come na. That is the third part. So what I'm saying you to draw a circle like this, same that is there in the chart. So now let us start dividing the circle into three different groups based on the use in our day-to-day life, how we are using it. So the maximum part grows to the food grains like your rice and pulses, because we are using it every in our day-to-day life. So we are saying them as a food crops. Now, after this, the second category goes to horticulture crops, which are your fruits and vegetables. When it comes to the third category, these are your cash crops, which are nothing but your fiber giving crops like cotton, tea, coffee, spices, oils, all they will come in your cash crops. So draw a circle like this and start dividing based on the pictures what we had seen earlier. So earlier we had seen the pictures, that is your these three pictures we had seen. One is your cotton, second one is your vegetable and fruits, and the third one is your rice and grains. So based on this, we started dividing or categorizing the plants into these different categories. So after completion of this activity, let's start discussing. Yes, first let us observe a small video, children. Then we will discuss about our activity.
Crops can be of different types based on the season in which they are grown and the purpose for which they are grown. Based on seasons, crops can be rainy season crops or winter crops. Based on usage, crops can be food crops, cash crops, or horticultural crops.
Okay, children, as we had completed our activity and we even had gone through the uh, video, so now let us discuss few questions now. So, can anybody tell what are the different ways in which crops can be grouped? Yes, what are the different ways in which crops can be grouped? Can anybody tell? Yes, absolutely. Crops can be grouped based on their use, like food crops, horticulture crops, and then cash crops. So, based on the use, crops can be divided into these three types: food crops, horticulture crops, and cash crops. Now, after that, there is another way of differentiating crops, that is based on the season where they are growing. When they are growing, some of the plants, if you will see, they will grow in the winter season. Some plants they will grow in the summer season. So based on that, we can divide the plants into two different categories. Okay, so the first category, that is your the first category, here you can see, based on the season we can divide the crops into two different categories. One is your rainy season, and the second category, that is your winter season crops. So one is your rainy season crops, and the second one, that is your winter season crops. So first is we are dividing the crops based on the uh, usage, and the second one is based on the season also we are dividing the crops. Okay, so now let us see one more question. How are crops based, grouped based on the seasons and uses? So based on the season, we will group the plants as winter and rainy season. Means some of the plants they require based on the season. Now we will discuss some of the plants they require a very low temperatures for their growth. Like plants like your um, apple. Yes, it requires a very low temperature for its growth. Okay, so they should be grown in the winter season. Whereas some rainy season crops like your cotton, rice, they require a lot of water and a little warm climate. So they are grown in the rainy season. But now, based on the usage, if you will see, we are dividing the crops into different categories. One as a food crops, like your rice and pulses that are grown, and the second one is your cash crops. Yes, where your spices, oils, um, that will even your fiber that is used to make the fabric or cloth, yes, that all comes because that cash crops are truly grown for money purpose. Now the third category, that is your horticulture crops. Your horticulture crops are your fruits and vegetables that are also grown for the food purpose, but sometimes if you will see the fruits, the flowers that are grown for the decorative purpose. So in these horticulture crops, the flowers they are arising, they are coming from the buds. Okay, so in this also, if you will see flowers like jasmine, it requires a warm climate for its growth, so it is grown in the summer season. So based on the use and based on the season, we can categorize the crops into different di- mm, classes. Okay, so now the next question, that is, why are some crops grown like rice? Why are some plants such as rice that are grown in summer and others such as wheat that are grown in winter? As already I said, some plants they require a warm climate and a heavy water for their growth. So rice is one such plant which is grown in the warm climate with a lot of water. So it is grown in the summer season. Whereas if you will see the wheat, it requires a less water and a very cool temperature for its growth. So this wheat crop, it is grown during winter season. Okay, so different crops, every crop have its different temperatures. So because of that, plants are divided based on the seasons. Some plants like your rice, cotton, groundnut, they require more water and warm climate. First thing, they require more water, and the second one is they require warmer climate. So they are grown during summer season. But some of the crops like your wheat, yes, it requires less water and a cool temperature like your apple. So they are growing in the winter season. Okay, so now let us open your workbook, children. So, children, you can identify here. Yes. So, here in this picture, if you will see, again in your textbook, it is clearly given that, yes, your crops that are divided into three main categories based on the use. The first category, that is your food crops, second category, that is your cash crops, and the third category, that is your horticulture crops. First category, it is your food crops. So based on the use we are showing again, one is your food crops, second one is your cash crops, and the third one is your horticulture crops. So if you will see, based on the season, we have divided them into some other groups. One is based on the season, that is rainy season, where the plants will grow in the months like your June and July. Yes, or else that is your winter sea crops, where the plants will grow during yes, one we are saying as a rainy season crops, where the plants that are growing during the months of June and July, and the second one is your winter crops, where the plants are grown during the months of October and November. Okay, children, so now let us start our worksheet. Yes, so in the worksheet, the first question, if you will say, yes, so the first question they are asking, write the names of commonly used crop products. Use the words from the box. So by using the words from this box, try to complete the first question. So the first one, the first picture, that is your picture related to, yes, your rice grains. Okay, so what type of crop it is? The first picture, that is your grains. So write in the first A place grains. The second one is your turmeric, your mirch powder, cloves, ilachi. So different varieties of your food products are present. So all they will come under spices. So the second picture, it is your spices. So whereas when you will come to the C picture, where a lot of fruits were placed there, like papaya, orange, watermelon, pineapple, yes, guava, apple, muskmelon. So different varieties of fruits that are placed here. So that your third picture, it is your fruits. And the fourth one, that is a cotton fiber, a thread. So it is a fiber. Okay. So then the next one, that is your fiber. Yes. So now let us move to the second question. Read the text and answer the questions. So the first question, that here it is. So now if you will go with the second question, that is, read the text and answer the questions. Cotton, grown between June September, gives us cotton fiber. Wheat, grown between November to April, gives us wheat grains. So now the questions, how are the two crops different based on the season in which they are grown? So they are asking, how are the two crops different based on the season in which they are grown? So based on the season, cotton, it is your rainy season crop. Cotton is a rainy season crop. Whereas your wheat, it is a winter season crop. Okay, now the second question is based on what they are used for. Cotton, it is used to make a fabric. Cotton is used to make a fabric, whereas wheat, yes, whereas your wheat, it is used as a food material. Okay, so first question, A question is based on the season in which they are grown. Cotton is a rainy season crop and wheat is a winter season crop. B question is based on what they are different for. Cotton is used to make the fabric material, whereas wheat, it is used to make it is used as a food material. So let us move to the third question, children. So in the third question, if you will see, why are crops grown in different seasons? Explain using examples. So why are crops are grown in different seasons, like a rainy season, winter season? Because crops, every crop have its, every crop have every crop have its definite temperatures to grow. Some crops like rice, cotton need more water, so they are grown in the rainy season. Some crops like your wheat, they require less water, so they are grown in the winter season. So why are crops grown in different seasons? Explain using examples means every crop it's have different temperatures for growth purpose. So some plants like your cotton and rice, they require a lot of water for their growth. So they are your rainy season crops, whereas some crops like your wheat, it is a winter season crop where it will require cool temperatures with a less water, so it comes under winter season crops. Okay, so after completing the worksheet, children, in your textbook, if you will see, few practice questions are given. So that practice questions let us complete now. Match the type of crops with the food that we get from them. So two sets are given. Yes, now they are asking to match. So grains. So what is comes under grains here? Rice is coming under grains. What is a spice here? Turmeric is your spice. Then what is an oil seed here? Mustard is an oil seed. Okay. So now the next question, if you will see, in the second question they are asking, how are crops grouped based on the seasons? Explain using of one each. So crops are divided into two based on the season, into rainy season crops and winter season crops. So your rainy season crop, it is your cotton, and a winter season crop is your wheat. So if you will see the third question, apple and orange plants need low temperatures to grow fast. Which is the suitable season to grow them, and why do you say so? So now they are asking to us that they are giving a statement to us first of all, and then they are posing a question. Apple and orange plants need low temperatures to grow fast. Which is a suitable season to grow them, and why do you say so? So as they are given the statement, they require a very low temperature for their growth. So it is the suitable season for their growth is your winter season, where you will notice very low temperatures, as these two are winter season crops. So these are highly uh, highly grown during winter seasons like your October, November seasons. Okay, children, complete your worksheet and practice questions from your textbook. Yes, and go through the textbook, read your lesson. After completing the lesson reading, now draw this flowchart in your classworks, where in this flowchart you are able to see the different types of crops. So first one, types of crops, that we are dividing based on the usage, and the second one is based on the seasons. So based on the usage, we again divided into food crops, cash crops, and horticulture crops. Now based on the season, we again divided into rainy season crops and winter season crops. Draw this flow chart in your classwork, children, neatly on the white paper side of your classwork. Okay, children, thank you so much.